Well, hello there. This is the lady of Fairmont Crest, and I wanted to just peek my head in just real quickly, right before Shaw pops in to talk about this week's Front Porch Talk. Hope you all are doing well. Be safe, stay hydrated, and let's bring on my girl Shaw. Hey, 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 this is your recap Auntie. Hey, y'all. Did y'all see my girl? She wanted to say hey to y'all. Ain't she cute and thick? She's the lady of Whistle. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Down. A lady of Fairmont Crest. Yeah, honey, we got to be careful how we use what we use around here. Anyway, hey, we are here on the front porch, baby. Whew, talking about episode number. What is we talking about? Episode 100? Child, maybe some of 99, but definitely 100, honey. Mm, let's see what y'all talking about. We on the last front porch talk video to see what you guys are talking about. Oh my God. Ooh, let's see. Okay, we got Gina Lloyd. Hey Gina, hey girl. She says, girl, you told no lies about those gray sweatpants. Gina, you be knowing, sis, don't you, honey? You be knowing. Yeah, them great sweatpants. Yeah. Thank you, Gina. Gina also says, Buchanan TV cracks me up too. I love him to pieces. He's adorable. I would just love to hug that baby. He is the most sweetest. I love how he be like, child. I mean, he throws so many nuggets on his video, stuff like a old auntie would say, and I love him. His videos are short, unlike mine. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna do it long, but his is so short, and they're full of punches, and I love his wit. And he cuss too. I love it. I love it. I love it. But thank you, Gina. We have Miss Carolyn McWilson. Hey, Carolyn 497. Hey, Carolyn says, I love this channel. Great commentary. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you so much, honey. You are just a joy. You really, really are. I really appreciate you. She says, hello, Auntie Whistledown. Thank you. Thank you for giving me that new name, honey, because I don't want to get in no trouble, honey, about me using somebody's name when they ain't give me no permission to do. But thank you, Miss Carolyn. I really appreciate you. Miss Carolyn also says, now if Shanice circle back around and get Andre Ashley will start a tantrum, right? I mean, Shanice, she could grab Andre because she did, like, one of the first episodes. I remember her saying that he was fine. I remember her saying that. Again, Andre's a very nice looking guy. He really is. He's very nice looking, very smooth, and he knows how to woo the ladies, and that's his reputation. So they really casted him really good. Miss Carolyn also said Eva is riding on some kind of crazy with this storyline with her and Leslie. Ted needs to come out of the darkness because Leslie is going to make sure there will be no chance for Ted and Nicole. It has to be another showdown where stuff is revealed. Yeah, it has to be. She kind of threw a little bit of hints about something else she has up her sleeve, but I think it's more than just her trying to live up and be fancy with all this expensive shit that she can't afford in her small fucking apartment. Whew. Leslie is just like wearing me out, honey. She is. That girl wears my soul. I'm like, girl, if you don't hush. You don't hush, honey. Miss Carolyn also says this story with June and her sister is going to be a long storyline. Yeah, I feel that too, Miss Carolyn. I really do. I all they gotta do is just like, look, that's the parent, that's the mammy, that's the kids. Hook them up. Everybody get along. Yeah, you know. So yeah, I hope it doesn't drag out too long. Miss Carolyn also says, what if Nicole and Elon get together? Elon is married, but so is Nicole. That's an interesting plot twist, Miss Carolyn. Well, we'll see. If you notice, y'all, I'm lumping everybody's I'm gonna try to lump everybody's comments together per video so I can read all of y'all's at one time, so I won't be hop double dutching and skipping and shit, what I'm saying. But thank you for all of your comments, Miss Carolyn. Right now I'm just reading on the front porch talk video right now, but thank you, Miss Carolyn. I really appreciate you. Okay, let me see who else I can do. Okay, wait, let me go to Miss Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia Juckus2250. Hey, Cyn. She says, hello, Auntie Whistledown. Girl, that works for me, honey. Y'all better just go ahead and give me the name, baby. Thank you. The Z works because I'm part of the Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. They have no affiliation with my cussing ass mouth, but that's my sorority. But thank you, Sin. I'm going to use that. Auntie Whistledown. Thank you, Sin. Let me see what else Sin also says. Sin is responding to Carolyn's comment about the June and sister story. She says, I hope they don't drag it out too long like they did this Martin shit. Yeah, I hope they don't too, Sin. It would be too much. And I'm like, y'all, please just give us a break with that. Okay? I mean, don't drag it out. We already figured out who the mammy is. So don't do that. Don't do that. All right, who else can we go ahead? Okay, I think that was all we had on this particular video for Scent. So thank you, Scent, as always, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. We have Crystal Waters 4426. Hey, Crystal, boo, what's going on? She's responding to Carolyn's comment about what if Nicole and Elon got together. Crystal said, well, Elon has a wife and another cop's son besides Jacob. He does? Okay. I missed that, but thank you, Crystal. She says they are really good friends of the Duprees. Nicole nor Elon would think of going there. Yeah, that's true. And she also says, Tomas is sprung now. He told Eva he loves Kat. Not just love her, girl. He said he is in love, girl. Wow. And Kat wasn't even impressed. When I tell you, I was so tickled on that damn video. When I did I was so tickled. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, who else? I'm just scrolling down. Who else can I see? Okay, let me go to James. James has a lot to say. James says, hey, now, I'm the only men in the room at this moment. I ain't offended. If some of the ladies I had the privilege of getting with in my many, many years ago were lying to me, they were very convincing. I can live with that. I ain't going to. I might have to do like what they call them damn private chats so we can really talk adult shit. What is it? Patreon. We're going to do a Patreon, talk some adult shit over there. Well, you know what, James? If it was me, I will say this, being a woman, they're not going to tell you. It's not going to be a lot of women that lies to you, It ain't going to be a lot of them now, Unless you was a lot of women type of maid, But you're going to have somebody who, when you try to call them back, they be like, no, I'm busy. I'm out of town. Whoever you try to call again to try to kick it with them again and they're busy, that's your sign. Some women don't feel comfortable about telling men about their, experience with them. They just not going to say it. However, if you try to reach out to them and try to go out with them a second time, then yeah, no. So I'm only saying that because did I do that before? I don't think I've done it, but I had to help my daughter in a situation. She went out with the guy. I know she'd be like, Mom, you be telling all my shit. She went out with a guy. He was cool. She said she had great conversation with him and everything, but she just was not attracted to him. They never got to go past that. And so they had scheduled another date, but she didn't want to lead him on. And she told him, she's like, look, you cool and everything, but I'm really not looking for anything serious. She never told him that she was not that attracted to him. Child, he showed up. He shaved his eyebrows. He had no eyebrows, y'all. And she said he smelled like mildew. You know how you wash clothes? Everybody has done this shit. You wash clothes and sometimes the day passes and you forgot that you left a load of laundry in the washer. Most people are supposed to wash that shit again because you're going to have a mildewy smell. Did I say mildew? No, mildewy, moldy smell. So you wash that shit again to get that shit out. Well, I'm assuming that he probably did that, and she said his clothes was wrinkled. It just wasn't the best first impression. So she wasn't attracted to him. And so she told him, she just want to be friends. And he was like, well, I'm not looking for just friends. I'm looking for something serious. He was hurt. But at least she was honest. A lot of women just ghost people. So she told him. So if you ever, James, in the past wanted to hook back up with a woman, and that second time she was like, yeah, that's yeah. But I'm sure you, James, honey, most Jameses I know, baby, they ain't had no problem having a second, third, fourth, fifth time, baby. That's how my daddy was. That's how I got here. And And all of my siblings, most of us got different mammies. Yeah, yeah, we all do actually. Yeah, all of us do. So them Jameses, honey, is a trip, honey. Let me see what else James says. James also says, I'm going up and down the screen. He also says, use us, Auntie. Use us. Get yours. I'm willing to bite my tongue and fingertips about things I find troublesome about this show. If doing so will get you on the show. Oh, thank you. You need to be behind the counter at Orphegees or the Dupree family confidant. Spit and Joey and Vanassi's coffee too. I would do a hawk when Jane. Y'all know them all that back in the throat. But yeah, my voices did work. So when I went to rehearsal last night, I tried the new voice that I wanted to do for my character, and everybody just cracked the fuck up. So I asked my director, "Is that okay?" She said, "Girl, I ain't worried about you, girl. I know you gonna kill it on that stage," which I normally do, but yeah, I'm excited about using the voice. So yeah, I'll be using y'all. Y'all my fam. So thank you, James. I really do appreciate that. Okay, let me see who else. Scrolling. Okay, we have Miss Pearly Code 9546. Hey, Miss Pearly. She says, what if June was one of Bill's old girlfriends? Now, Pearly, I ain't gonna lie. I thought about that shit. I really did. Supposedly, he cheated on Danny throughout their marriage. That would be a great storyline. The actress who plays Junie is attractive in real life, sort of a Haley type. She sure is. I thought about what if it's more than just her. Because we all want to know who the pappy is. Because, June ain't just get pregnant by osmosis, baby. She had to be with some man. I thought about that. What if one of the fathers is actually there on the show? I thought about that. I really did. But thank you, Miss Pearly. I really did think about that angle. And we have Miss Welder, 69. Hey, Miss Welder. She says, oh, my God, Tomas is so annoying. He's all over Cat like it was his first time. Right, Miss Welder. You ain't lying, honey. You ain't lying, honey. I really felt like that was his first time because what did he do? I'm like, what didn't he do? She don't even want to talk to him, y'all. I mean, it's like she don't want to be around him. She don't even want to talk on the phone. She just wants to like melt into the ground and just not even deal with Tomas. It would probably make her smile knowing that he kissed Eva. She'd be like, that's my escape. Thank you for doing that. So I could cuss him out, tell him we were never meant to be, and let him go ahead and give Eva that, whatever that is. I feel like Eva should get mad enough so she can snitch on his ass. So Kat be like, thank God. I can thank my sister for that. Whew, that. I just get so tickled, y'all. I just get so tickled. Oh, okay. Well, let me go on to the actual episode 100 and read you all's comments. And I'm going to try to lump them up and make it as easy as possible for me because I think that's a little bit easier for me to be doing double Dutch. So, yeah. All right. We are on the video. Shit, I thought I was going to be skipping, but y'all comments are so good. I'm just going to read them as I see them. Shit. All right. The first comment that I do see is Miss Teach Jazz 217. Hey, Jazz. Teach Jazz says Ted cannot handle his kids. Martin physically knocked him off his feet, and Kat mentally knocked him off his anger towards her and turned it back around on him. Poor Ted. Not right, exactly. When Martin knocked him the fuck out in that lobby when he found out about him, what he did with his mammy. Martin is a fighter. You hear me? He got that from somebody. I wonder who he get them punching them fists from. Yeah, he a trip, honey. But yeah, Ted, I don't even know. Are you sure you the father? Well, he is definitely Eva's father, but I wonder, can Kat take a blood test and see? They never did that. It's like, let's test Kat's blood and see. Let's test Kat's against Eva. I mean, let's test Kat's blood, damn it, against Leslie and damn Nicole and see. Well, no, that don't matter, does it? I don't think it do. I don't know too much about science, y'all. Y'all tell me. But thank you, Teach Jazz. We have Cynthia Judkins, 2250. She says, if I was Eva, I would have changed my mind and not given her the check. Right. Yeah, I'm like, why that girl was fussing all bad about damn, I knew it. I knew he wasn't going to give me shit. Yeah, right. Child, I would have took that check myself because he wrote it out to me, and I would have bought myself a damn new apartment or something. Get the fuck out of that damn hotel, shit, and kept that check for me because he wrote it for me, shit. But thank you, Cent. She also says I put the Andre and Ashley scene on mute. When I tell you it was painfully torturous for me to look at that. And again, the actors are great. It's really great. But for it to have been its 100th episode, I just think that it lacked luster for me. I was expecting, like, hey y'all, this is our 100th episode, niggas. Something like that. Thank you, because I remember them on IG talking about their 100th episode. Maybe I need to go back and put it as a story. I'll do that. I'll go back and see if I can find their 100th episode video and put it on here. But it should have been bigger. It just wasn't good. All right, thank you. We have James. James responded to Cynthia and says, I did the same thing. The scene flowed better that way. Damn, on mute. God, dog it. Ashley was looking delicious. She was. She looked so pretty. She looked real pretty. I was really impressed. I like her dressed up. Even when the night that Derek had asked her to marry him, she looked real pretty. I like her pretty. I can deal with her being pretty. But when she's in that little girl, whiny, nurse, situation vibe, I don't like her. He also says the scenes when Andre was close enough to kiss her and didn't was some of the best action yet for this show. I hope they don't Luke Spencer Andre and have him take Ashley by force. I know. I don't think so. That's not Andre's vibe. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I think Laura, look at me reaching back. Laura, wasn't she with Scotty back then? And when he was I remember when they were in the club. There was a certain song that was on the speaker that every breath you take. I don't know which one was it, but they was in the club. No, no, no. That's what it. That was what was playing in the background when Luke did what he did to Laura, and she fell in love with him right after that. So I don't think that back then they would do shit like that. Now you better not. We got Me Too. We got everything going on. Everybody is so happy. I don't think that they would do that because people get triggered by stuff like that and it brings a bad memory. So I don't think that they would do that. But that's a good concept, though. I really believe that's a really good concept, James. As always. And then Just Me 8201 says, hey, Josh. She says, I thought they were going for it. Me too. I wanted to see him kiss her lips. I want to see if her lips was going to stretch from here to Kingdom Come. I was ready to see them kiss. I really was. I was really ready to see them kiss. I ain't even gonna lie. Just I really was ready to see them lock lips just to see. Because I like seeing him kiss Danny. I really love seeing him kiss Danny. He's really, really a good kisser the way I see it. And I love a good kisser, baby. You got to be a good kisser. Ain't nobody kissing like you. Yeah, bang, bang, bang. Y'all know that Usher. But yeah, I really was looking forward to them, at least the kiss part. But yeah, maybe they're having us waiting. Okay, I will wait for that. But thank you, Just. We have Cynthia Judkins 2250. She says, your thumbnail should have been dug against the wall. You saw the fear in his eyes. I didn't even pay attention to that. I just paused it on him looking drunk as hell. And I was like, well, you know how YouTube are. I don't know how they would have felt about violence being my thumbnail. I'd be so close to one to do, especially on damn Divorce Sister. They be having some hot shit. And I'm like, oh, I want to put that on my thumbnail. But I know you two be tripping, honey. That's the only reason why I believe it. Sent. You know me and you was twins. We twins, boo. I wanted to do that, but I was like, I don't know if they might trip about the fact that he looking all, against the wall. I didn't know, but I thought him looking pissy drunk was, cool. But James was like, you really know how to hurt a brother. And Just Me was just laughing too. Yeah, and I really did. I ain't gonna lie. I really, really, really did think about doing that, but I was like, James might not like me no more. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I didn't know how YouTube would even think about what they would say, if they would even approve the thumbnail or anything like that. So that's the only reason, honey, because my mind, I be seeing so many things. Like I said, with Divorce Sisters, baby, they be, ooh, that whole Bolo, Hakeem, and damn Naomi. I was like, ooh, that's a good But child, I would have to put stars and stuff and blur out shit. I ain't trying to do all that. I just want to make it easy for me. But yes, and I understand. But we have Peace Angel 4192. Hey, Peace, what's going on, girl? She says Andre Ashley is unreal and boring as hell. But your Ashley voice is on point. Cracks me up. Did the writers pay homage to the French children's fantasy story, The Red Balloon? They did. Poe Doug wanting to play cards on Vanasty and Joey's stinking freaking table. How is he letting Joey punk him like that, right? Somebody ought to drop a house on Wicked Witch Dana Leslie and break her evil spell on Eva. I hate that spell. Tomas acting like a teen boy who just had his first taste, but Cat don't want no more. Eva has no idea that she dodged a little bullet, like I said. I really... No, girl, but she got the real bullet, baby. She would be all right. Or the rose. Yeah, one of them. Ladies, y'all know about that rose. Don't trip. If you know about the rose, I want you to put a rose in the comment before you next video. Put a rose in here. Let me see if y'all know. You don't have to, well, I have one. But if you I be telling y'all too much about shit. If you know about the rose, baby, put your hands up, baby. Put your hands up, baby, if you know about the rose. Either put a rose up or put your hands up. But y'all know about that damn rose. It was popular 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 3, 4. It was maybe 4 to 3 years ago. Yeah, it was popular, baby. Everybody was getting that rose. You couldn't find that shit. Now you can find it on Amazon. Okay, thank you, Peace. We have James. He says, with storylines running their courses, Leslie has got to be getting arrested soon. The Dupree scandal will likely blow up publicly. Kat's coolness could possibly send Tomas seeking warmth and Eva's bed. Nicole and Ted will potentially be divorced proceedings. Regina might discover where Samantha and Tyrell live and how Martin and Smitty will respond to that. Bill will learn that Haley isn't pregnant. Ashley will learn that side piece Shanice is pregnant. The possibilities are endless. Chances are the explosive event that writers and showrunners could be banking on to shake up things and shocks viewers is making Vanasty a widow by Thanksgiving. You think so? Oh, my stomach is turning. Down bad Dr. Dougie will be down permanently, like 6 feet down. Jane, okay. Cynthia says, she responds, James, are you sure? Thank you, Sid. Are you sure you ain't working for BTG? We love all your points of views, James. I told your ass you can email me. Oh, I believe James has some type of connection to the show. I really do. Thank you. We have Blaze Network 1990. Hey, Blaze, boo. I don't think I ever remember hearing you or seeing you. Let me see what you said. Today's episode was boring. I thought it would be a bang for the 100th episode. I don't get what the writers are doing. With Andre begged for Danny to tell people about them, and he's still interested in Ashley. I thought that storyline was over. Right, exactly, Blaze. First of all, thank you for so much for commenting and being here and being a part of our community. Please don't let this be the first or the last time you say anything, honey, because this is your world. Your comments and your words do matter over here. So thank you, Blaze, and I do agree. He got on my fucking nerves, begging Danny to, man, people need to know we know we won, baby. Daddy was like, look, nigga, I just want to fuck. That's it. I don't need for nobody to know, what the fuck we doing. Shit, just let us come to my house. Let's go to your house. Let's fuck on them steps. Child, let's go in that guest room, the guest house. Well, we can't do that no more. Let's do it in the living room, in the kitchen, baby, in front of that damn fireplace. And you go your way and I go mine. I just need my rocks knocked off just a little bit. Shit. He want to just all be out in public. No, nigga. Well, sometimes women today, like if you're a mature woman in your 50s, I've done it before I met my boo. There's some things I'd like to do. I don't need the whole fucking world to know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm grown. Shit. Okay. Thank you, Blaze. I had to get that out. Thank you, Blaze. I appreciate you, my love. We have Cynthia Judkins, 2250. She says, Tomas is definitely thinking he was Hercules. I did that. And Kat is like, I'm just not into him like that anymore. Ain't that something? How one little, I didn't, I didn't mean to say little. One thing can fuck up your whole routine about how you feel about a person. Ain't that some shit? Ooh, Tomas, you fucked that up. Baby. I'm still like, Kat, what happened? I mean, I know she said, well, I mean, it felt a little bit, but after that, I guess I was loosened and I ain't. She's like, oh, can't wait for this shit. Maybe I could see Tomas being very dramatic. You know, oh, baby. Oh, and she probably laying there like, I hope they don't flag me for making that noise. Okay. Oh, baby. Oh, I love you, babe. Oh, no, he probably let out a big, ay, Dios míos. Oh, okay. Sometimes I crack myself up. I don't know what I'm going to say until it come out my damn mouth, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Yes, he loves me. This I know. Yes, and the Bible really does tell me so. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Every time I think about Thomas, I get tickled. Oh, my God. I need to stop it, Jesus. All right, let me go to James. Hey, James. James says, down bad Dougie, Dr. Dougie has pretty much asked for the situation he finds himself in. He did. Andre is in a bizarro world. Prime rib, pheasant under glass, leg of lamb, filet mignon all around him. His for the taking, but the chopped liver he really wants will never be his. Ooh, poor Eva though. Eva didn't deserve her heartbreak. The writers of this show are sadists. Okay, well, we do know that you're not a writer then. You're not a writer, so we get that. Okay. Yeah, I did feel sorry for Eva because Tomas did lead her on. He did. She gonna keep thinking about their kiss until they hook up. They're going to do it now. I have a feeling she's going to enjoy him. I have a feeling that she's definitely going to enjoy him. She's going to really enjoy him, and I think that he's going to feel a difference. He's going to be like, oh, this is really what the pussycat look feels like. So, yeah, I felt sorry for her. I really did. You know, you have situations where you have seen women, and I've, been in one, you're single, and then my first love, he of course he's married and everything, and he's doing good, but the fact that when things didn't work out with you, because I was 16 and he got married to somebody else, that shit hurt. I was hurting. So I was like, man, that can definitely be devastating when you have an attraction or even some type of love toward the person that you want, but they decided to move on to somebody else. It can hurt. It can hurt. It can definitely hurt. So I did feel sorry for her at the end. She really played that particular scene with perfection. So yeah. Okay, we have Cynthia Judkins 2250. She says, yes, I think June is bipolar. I do too. I think that, back in the day, most people always counted on a person being on drugs or being crazy or slow, or, that's how, I'm telling you, that's how people used to be labeled back in the 80s and 90s. So bipolarism was not really as exposed as it is now, and they have treatment for it. So that's what she gives off to me. She doesn't give drug addict to me. She looks like she has bipolar. That's what it looks like. If y'all hear that, that's slack from my job. I'm working and doing this shit. So I just feel like I feel like uh yeah, that she has bipolar and she's never been properly diagnosed. I don't think. So yeah, I'm just hoping that they can find that out, and then her sister can come in and help her, and then they find out what she is, and then all maybe they can move June in, and help move June in with Smitty, since damn Martin ain't there, whatever. They can work together to find her the help that she needs, and then they can have that mother, and they have two fathers, and they have an auntie. You know, those kids deserve a lot. They deserve a lot of love, and yeah, I feel like that will definitely help. I think that'll definitely help. But yeah, I agree, Cent. And like I said, that I agree. I agree. We have Teach Jazz 217. Hey, Teach. She says, look up look up wimp in the dictionary and you'll see Doug. Maybe they should hook him up with Shanice and she will man him up. Yeah, Doug had to drink had to have some brown to make him get down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was a little cocky. I don't know. I guess that liquid courage will get your ass slammed up against the wall. But I just didn't like how the way Joey yoked him up. That wasn't cool. I mean, that's a grown ass man who's a doctor. Joey gets other people to do his dirty work, which proves that he don't know how to do shit. He don't know shat. So yeah, I felt sorry for Doug. I need to be respected. Like, Doug, sit your ass down. Where Randy at? Shit, where Reggie? Reggie the nigga, baby. He dressed in black, baby. He's the killer. Doug, go sit your ass down somewhere. Bring the twins. Shit, we want to see how cute these twins are. Shit. But thank you, Jazz, as always. We got Lightning Storm. Hey, Lightning. Hi. Lightning says, child, why is Tomas whipped already? How is this man in love already? That's fucking bonkers. He done messed around and going to lose both Eva and Kat with this nonsense. That's what I said on the video. I feel like he's going to lose them both. And Ted, this mofo, said that she has done this for the last time, quote on fucking quote. Now, I do not like that cat at all, but he was out of line with that. That sounded crazy, talking about his daughter like that, no matter how bad she acted. Yeah, he was real crazy for talking to her like that. Also, technically, the first black soap opera was Generations. All right, I knew it was another one. Thank you, in '89. Thank you. And that's the year I graduated from high school. It was pretty good too. IIRC. It was canceled on a cliffhanger, which sucked. Oh, damn. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, I was in high school. I graduated from high school '89, so I remember that there was a first all black soap opera, because I couldn't remember what it was. But thank you, Lightning. As always, my love. I appreciate you so, 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 so much. Thank you. All right, we got James is back, baby. James James says, I couldn't help myself and watch the recording of the show later, hoping against hope they'd let this black man stand up to a scummy geriatric Joey. Because y'all know that actor has been around for years, baby. He looked the same. When I used to watch him a long time ago, that nigga still looked the same. He just got gray hair. He played like evil twins or evil twin brothers or something like that. But yeah, he said instead there was a drunk, down bad Dr. Doug being humiliated yet again. I heard that the showrunner is from General Hospital and she really likes John Lindstrom. Okay, Joey. Apparently she likes him so much she's decided to let him take the balls and the wife of one black man, and has put the lives of the rest of the prominent black people in the palm of the devil's hand to make him look powerful and dangerous. And some of y'all are annoyed with Ashley while Joey is dog walking dog like he is. Yeah, Bill is going to be the next one in Joey's trap, and a black show where the black men are being punked. Not cool. Yeah, I when I saw that was what I was thinking about. I was like, man, why do y'all give the white man the power? Everybody's afraid of Joey. Everybody says his whole name. No, you can't just say Joey Everybody gives him. Nobody just says Bill Hamilton or Vernon Dupree. They'll say Vernon or Bill. Sometimes they say their whole name, but Joey is the only one that has the respect, and they give him the whole name whenever they talk about him. So I'm like, I don't like that. Vernon is in charge, but Joey clearly has the power, and I just don't like that part. I just don't. So we'll see how that's going to fare out and play out. But yeah, James, I agree. I see exactly what you mean, my love. So Lightning Storm, she replies to James and says, "I am confident they are building up Joey for a big fall later." I hope so, girl. I hope so. I don't think this will last even if he gets more in his web before that happens. I hope so, Lightning. I really feel like that's true. Hopefully they will get rid of his ass and bring like a real brother in there and just wreck house bigger than him. Cause Joey got to work for somebody. Who is he working for? The man, the Big Mac black man. I wonder. It makes me wonder. And James responds to Lightning and says, and before the time Joey's big fall happens, Beyond the Gates could be canceled and Joey wins by TKO. Yeah, I hope not. Yeah, I really do hope not. Like how Generations ended. And with them talking about how things are going at CBS, because all of these big TV markets are like blending together, like Paramount, and a lot of people are dropping their Paramount subscriptions because of the whole buyouts that are happening with CBS and all these other corporations. So hopefully they don't drop Beyond the Gates, and if they do, hopefully they'll be picked up someplace else. I hate that. I hate what's going on right now, but that's the world that we live in, and I'm just learning to embrace it one day at a time. So, yeah, I thank y'all. Let me see. I think there was somebody else who came up who said something. I think it was my Jazzy. Let me see what my Jazzy has to say. My Jazzy, she says, "Hey Auntie, where's the cute animation? Love the porch chat. Yeah, I forgot to drop her. I made her, and I was so tired. I just went on and I dropped it I dropped it without just forgetting to drop her. But she will definitely be in the beginning of this one. She will. You would have already seen hers, but I just wanted to make sure that you know that I saw your question. So yeah, she's made. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I drop her, and I even got some more credits so I can have her on here, maybe talk a little bit longer, just a little bit. But yeah, girl, I love my thicky. But thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine also says, she says, this was disappointing. So Junie is a crackhead. Surprise. Not. So those are her kids. Surprise. Not. The kids are Tyrell and Samantha. Surprise. Not. We had to endure stupid rubber lips and idiot Andre playing reindeer games. Yawn. And I love Eva, but she must stop enabling her crazy mammy. The cray cray has run its course. Ted is too stupid for stupid. Tomato is the Lulu, thinking he laid some pipe that was clearly more like a pool noodle. Obviously, time for Cray Cray to go away. Brat Cat needs a seat. Her mess is old. She got the turkey tail she deserved. So you heard it. Epi was not worthy of a 100. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. Only if the Paris trip was real and Rubber Lips and the main baby Playboy could stay there indefinitely. Tricks are definitely for kids. Dougie gonna get his dumb ass in the dirt. I do love how Vanasty handles Joey, though. It's so grown. But overall, this was the first lame Beyond the Gate episode for me. Yeah, I agree, my love. It lackluster, girl. I felt like Cat. It was lovely. What do you think about, honey? Episode 100. It was lovely. That's gonna be it. Next time there's a really like lackluster episode of a damn Beyond the Gates. What you think about it, Shar? Child, it was lovely. Ooh, anticlimax. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't. It didn't have me waiting on Beta's breath. It didn't like. Oh, I can't wait to see what's next. It just didn't. It was lovely. Thank you, Jazz. We have Just Me. Hey, Just Me. She also says, I hated that Kat felt that way about her first time. Yeah, it should be special with someone you love and loves you back. I don't know what to say. She totally ghosted this dude, and he could turn. To be honest, in my opinion, even Tomas have better chemistry than him and Kat. I agree. I agree. She needs to talk to him and not hide her feelings. Correct. Another thing, don't get any more advice from Chelsea because she don't shit either. Talk to your mammy or Mrs. Anita. She don't know shit either. You mad wrong for inadvertently messing up Ted's business while trying to get back at Eva. Yeah, I'm going to let it slide this time because what he did to your moms. Yeah, I Eva is just a glutton for punishment. She gonna always take up for her. That's my mom, but that's my mama. Mama, why am I not surprised? No, none of us ain't surprised with Leslie shenanigans. Shit, that bitch be doing every fucking thing. But the truth, and she had a nerve to say, "Oh, is this all I get? Next time you ask for more." She told your ass that there will be a next time. No, mama, ain't gonna be no next time. Yes, there will. Cause that bitch is gonna go through that this week. Whatever he wrote, I wish they would have told us what the fuck he wrote. Whatever that amount was that he wrote for her, she gonna go through that at the concert. Watch. Wiggling her ass at the concert. Because she did say that she was a fan of the Articulette. She did say that. She said, girl, do you remember? Girl, I remember times when I would play the Articulettes and I got into so much trouble. Eva was like, mama, please, I don't want to hear that shit about you fucking on the Articulettes, honey. Yeah. So yeah, Eva is just a glutton for punishment. She is. I for some reason I feel like that when Tomas and Eva does do it, because they will. I feel like they are going to do it, honey. They will. Eva's going to enjoy it. She's going to love it. She probably give him some pity puss. I ain't never heard of pity puss before. I ain't never heard of pity pussy. When I first met my boyfriend, sometimes when you get to know each other, you talk about your past relationships and what happened. So you don't want nobody to show up to give you, oh, let me give him some pity. But I was like, I ain't never heard that shit before. If I show up and we gonna kick it, it ain't gonna be because of no pity. It's gonna be an attraction or whatever else that's there. But I think that Eva's gonna give him some pity pussy because Kat's gonna tell him. I mean, it was lovely. But I'm good. I don't have to do it no more because now he gonna want to do it all the time. And Kat gonna be like, well, I'm busy. I got this meeting. I gotta go out of town. I gotta see my dad. I gotta go out with Chelsea. It's like she's gonna always find stuff to do. But for her to not even want to be with him, I mean, I could see not intimately, but she don't want to talk to the nigga. She don't even want to be. I guess she don't even want to be around him because again it could lead up to that, and she don't even want to entertain it. She don't want to give him the key to unlock that door at all. So it was lovely. Mm-mm-mm. All right, we got James. He says, I think my tribe might be on Facebook. They're riding hard for down bad Dr. Dougie over there. Okay, cool. Because sometimes they be dragging people, baby. They be dragging people. Thank you, James. Which Facebook group? Is it the fan page? It's 1,000,001 Beyond the Gate pages, Beyond the Gates pages over there. So which one are you in? Because I might be in that one too. So let me know. He also says he's actually underneath Teach Jazz's post. So he says the only hookup destined for down bad Dr. Dougie is the meat hook. Some hitman will be introducing him to. When is the last time Dougie has been cast in a positive light? True. When is the last time he's been seen looking professional in his white doctor's coat making his rounds? Doug has been shown to be a buffoon and now a drunk. Not a cool drunk like yours truly. You're a cool drunk. Doug stays making the nasty have to save his ass. I wasted $2 signs on that adjective. I wasted $2 signs. Doug ain't got no money. I'm convinced Doug is being set up to take his big sleep night night. Jason Graham is earning his money. It must be very hard to play that role. He can't even say, I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. He's reduced to, I ain't no punk, but I play one on TV. His every paycheck should include a personal apology from Michelle Van John. Yeah, yeah, I feel like that's true. I mean, I just think that for him to be one of the successful black men on the show, I've never seen him in a positive light. He's a gambler. He lies. Um, he excuse me. He knows that his wife is fucking around with another man, let alone a white man. Yeah, it's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. James also says, I guess most of the female viewers got a kick out of Joey putting the fear into Doug. I didn't. I really did. I mean, I laughed because, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the disrespect. I believe I'm related to two of them. What you mean? They don't like the fact that Joey is a criminal, but they like his looks and his swag. Downbag Dr. Doug is married to Vanassi, but once he said what he said about her, Joey acted like he was defending the honor of his woman. I could hear the reaction of females cheering Joey on. Yes, get him, baby, yes. I, James, man, please. No, I really didn't like that. I really did. I didn't think that was cool, darling. I love my brothers, honey. Sometimes my mind, I think on both sides, I'm pretty fair when it comes to how men think and how women think. And I'm not the type of person that's going to always be like, well, niggas is wrong. No, not all the time. And I didn't like that. I really thought that was very disrespectful, that whole scene. And at least she did get his ass out of there, because he would have been carried out in a body bag. So at least she did get him out of there, which shows that she does love him, I guess. I hope she does. I think, yeah. But yeah, to me, yeah. But thank you, James, as always. We got Angelica W40. She says, I had this episode on recording, girl, and I fast forwarded through every scene with Ashley and Andre. What a waste of time. I feel bad for Kat because she had no idea what she was getting into with Tomas. As for trifling Thomas, lesson learned. Karma from one sister's bed and then go to the next sister. I'm so glad Kat didn't like it. He really played with Eva's emotions, but Eva didn't listen when he told her in that room while Kat was under the bed that he was feeling it all for Kat. She should have listened. Yeah, I mean, somebody had mentioned, I was on Beyond the Gates T page on IG, and I was looking at his short. And first of all, he doesn't think that the twins are belong to June. He says it's too obvious. I mean, most of the storylines on here are pretty obvious. Like, a lot of us figured out the whole storyline with Martin, that whole fucking secret. One of y'all gave the whole breakdown before we even saw the black and white flashback, so we already knew what the fuck what on with that. But he says he feels that Kat might be asexual, and let me confirm what asexual is. Hey, Chatty Bear, can you please give me the definition of what an asexual person is?
Of course. An asexual person is someone who generally doesn't experience sexual attraction. It's a spectrum, and it can vary from person to person, but that's the gist of it.
So when a person has had intimacy with a person and they don't feel anything, not any type of emotion, or they don't want to be with them anymore, like prior to them having sex, they were fine. But afterwards, they just don't want to be with them. Is that an asexual person too?
Not necessarily. Asexuality is more about not experiencing sexual attraction in general. What you're describing might be more about a change in feelings, or maybe just realizing that connection isn't what you thought it would be. It's a bit different, but I'm here to help if you want to talk more about it.
Well, y'all heard what Chatty Bear said. I don't know. I don't know if Catherine is asexual, but I thought that there is a spectrum. It's been like that. You have some people who just don't have it. She didn't rush for it. She always thought that she wanted to wait for the right person. And who knows, maybe she's asexual, or maybe it was something that he did. Um, I have a friend of mine. She's not into that either. She's married, got kids and everything, and she don't like it. She's like, get off of me. I'm like, sis, I know where you. She's like, get the fuck off of me. She don't cuss because she's a really righteous woman. But when her and her, she's like, get off me. I'm done. She can't stand it. And she's been married to him for over 30 years. But he hasn't learned her body. Men think that you could just, like they said on The Color Purple, he just feel like he just climb on top of me. No, you can't do that. You have to poke buttons and, learn certain stuff and see what makes this tick and all. You have to do all of that. It ain't just getting up and getting on and getting off. It ain't that simple. You need to learn the body. And maybe he just didn't take the time to learn her body. Now he's all in love and he's seeing stars. Oh my God, I never realized how beautiful you are. She ain't even glowing like you, baby. So chill the fuck out. But yeah, thank you, Angelica. Eva, I hope that she gets with someone. Hopefully they can bring somebody on there. Maybe that new guy that I told you about yesterday, the music producer, who's a Hamilton. I wonder is he kin to Bill at some point, because he does have Hamilton in his name. So hopefully they'll show him today and make episode 101 way fucking better than 100. All right. Well, thank y'all again so much for joining me for another episode of Front Porch Talk to talk about episode number 100. Like I said, it did not give me what it was supposed to give. It was all right. And it looks like episode 101 is doing the same. I'm splitting it into two, so I'll get it done before tonight. What's going on, y'all? Are we putting all this energy into the damn concert? I'm ready to see this concert. But anyway, y'all take it easy, and I will see y'all in the next Front Porch Talk. Bye.